moving on, we have Black, or how everybody wants to call him, Six Lack. We got a Black in GI, so I like calling you Six Lack just to avoid the confusion. But here is his second debut album as well, East Atlanta Love Letter. Now, this one has 14 songs total. Features come from Future, J. Cole, Offset, and Khalid, or Khaled. I believe it's pronounced Khalid.
Khaled.
Yeah,
Khaled.
or Khaled, whatever. Okay, Khaled. And favorite songs, my favorite songs are here. East Atlanta Love Letter, Let Her Go, and Balenciaga Challenge. So starting off with Black, East Atlanta Love Letter, I feel like this was definitely a step up from his first album. Now, his first album was, to most people, regarded as a classic, but to me, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like the vibe on there for a new artist just coming in. Again, it just wasn't my style. I'm not saying it was a bad album, because it wasn't at all. It was definitely regarded as a very good album. It just wasn't up my alley for most of the songs that were on here. I would say like the last time I probably just like Problems, and that was one of his single. Then X Calling, everybody know about that one, but everything else I was just kind of like meh. Like I just kind of skipped through it and I never listened to it again. But when this one came out, I could see myself listening to more songs on here. I feel like he's definitely progressed a lot. You actually have like some AAA features on here. I like the beat selections. I didn't feel like everything was just totally slow, because if something is just totally slow, and this is just my opinion again, my opinion on it, if something is like, if everything gets slow on here, I'm not going to listen to it, because I don't like those super slow down production like the entire album. I'm kind of trying to hear something a little bit more upbeat, and I feel like with this one he definitely had more upbeat production that I could get into. And then of course with the features that you had on here from Future and J. Cole and Offset and Khaled, it was more of my alley. I was like, okay, I think I'm going to like that song, because I feel like with that particular artist, you're going to do it like this. And then when I heard it, I was like, okay, like that makes sense. I feel like it meshed. Like with East Atlanta Love Letter, you put Future on there. I know a lot of people say that Future, which I still think technically he can't really sing, but for the vibe on there, for the vibe on East Atlanta Love Letter, I felt like he did great with Black on there. Pretty Little Fears, that was cool. I like that with J. Cole on there. That was a really good song. And Balenciaga Challenge with Offset on there. I thought that one was going to be kind of weird, but I ended up liking that song too. And I'm liking that song a lot. And then with Calendar, Seasons was alright. Seasons was alright. I'm really not a Khaled fan, but I liked both of them on that. I feel like with this one, he picked some good features. I feel like he picked some really good features, and he actually on this one he displayed a lot more his rapping prowess. I felt like he definitely displayed that a little bit more, and that's what I was kind of looking for as well when I came into this album. I was expecting to hear a little bit more bars, and that's what he delivered. He delivered that to me. So I actually was very impressed from what I've heard on this second debut album. So Flock, did you hear Black's first album or no?
I think I heard what was that song? I don't know what album it was from, but I know it was the first time I heard him, and I was like, okay. I think it was that I don't even know if it was off an album. It might have been off of like a mixtape or something, that Free Black.
No, that was his first debut album.
Oh, so that was
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a song called In Between. He had like a female singing on there with him.
Okay, yeah.
That shit was dope. I love that song. I was like, okay, this is nice. Because when I first seen dude, I thought he was a rapper. I was like, okay, what he about to be talking about? And then I'm listening to, I'm like, okay, I'm hearing some auto tune here.
Mm.
So I already got the pitchfork out. So I was like, I don't want to hear this though, do I? But then when I listened to it, I was like, you know what? I could definitely rock with buddy. He's all right. But so yeah, that was like the first time I even heard him.
Okay.
I listened to that song. It was like recommended somewhere on Spotify or something. and I listen to it because I do that a lot. Because I always try to, believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, I do actually check for new artists. It's just most of them when I listen to them, I don't like them.
What? Y'all heard it here first. Flock listens to stuff. He listens to stuff, y'all.
It's just when I don't like it, I just don't say anything about it. But
Okay.
when people try to people try to shove their opinion and their preference on you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I'll be like, yeah, that's what I call the tick syndrome. Tick is notorious for that.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, he's notorious for that. Like what you believe don't mean I'm gonna believe it. Bro. Like it don't work that way. So I just don't say anything until people try to tell me, oh, you listen to this, that's trash. I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to get you. But no, I thought the Buddy was cool, and I thought this album was decent. I won't say it was very good. I won't say it was bad or trash. I don't do that. I'm not gonna go out my way to trash nothing. If I had to pick songs that I like the most on there, I would pick, let's see, Loaded Gun was one I had written down, because as I was listening to it while I was at work, and I was listening to it, I was like, everyone I really like, I just put it in my notepad on my phone. So I was like, all right, Seasons with Khaled. Khaled is a nice artist too. So if y'all ain't checked him out, check him out. He got some nice songs out. And Stan, believe it or not, the last song, Stan was interesting. You know what I mean? And then when I listened to it, the actual subject matter, I was like, okay, this is pretty clever. This was nice. So those are the songs I like the most on there. I thought, Buddy, he's got potential. He definitely got potential.
Okay.
Got real potential. I'm not gonna sit here like yo. But if I see something that he comes out with, I will check and listen to it though. That's how kind of engaged I was. So he's got something. You know what I'm saying? He's on to something. And I just want to be around when he puts all the pieces together and say, okay, I'm glad I kept listening to him.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely in that interesting area between singer and rapper. He definitely more of a singer, but he definitely, I feel like if he wanted to, he could really he can get his rapping prowess up and probably like kill a lot of people who are out right now. I feel like he definitely has that potential to, and I definitely caught a lot of that on the song Scripture that he did. He definitely called people out too, like, yeah, like y'all mad because singer out here out rapping some of y'all. Like, okay. I was like, okay. You look cocky. You think you know, huh? But I like that though. I like that he actually knows that and he's confident about it. So I think that's what I liked the most about this album compared to Free Black. So for me, if I had to give it a score out of 5, I'm gonna give it a solid 3. I'm gonna give it a solid 3. Again, Lack is in an interesting state where it's I don't know if I truly fuck with him or not, but I liked a lot more songs on this one compared to Free Black. And I think that he could do a lot more. I know that he's one of those type of dudes that doesn't really do interviews or anything like that. He kind of just stays to himself. He'll go ghost for a year, and then he'll come back. He'll be like, all right, I'm dropping some new stuff. That's exactly what he did with this one. Nobody knew about it, and then he was like, all right, I'm dropping a new album. So sometimes people do that. It's okay, but it kind of you kind of one of those mysterious type of dudes, and nobody really knows anything about you. The contrast and who we were just talking about, how they always all over the place when they getting ready to drop something, as opposed to somebody who just drops the music. Yeah, we just talking about that with Kanye, right? How that's the only time you see him or hear from him is when he got a project coming out. Yeah, this dude don't say anything until he drops a project to after. Facts. So yeah, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a solid 3. It was definitely pretty good. Not 100% up my alley. With the slow stuff, I'm just whatever, I'll skip that. But he had a lot more upbeat stuff, and he showed it a rapping prowess, so I give him a 3. What about you, Flock? I wanted to give this a 3 because, like I said, I like Buddy, man. Don't get me wrong, but I gotta give it a 2.5. It's still, at the end of the day, to me, it's still middle of the road. It's still middle tier. It wasn't enough to keep me yo, you know what I mean? It wasn't when we were talking about the Amine, you know what I mean? That album had me I couldn't wait to hear the next song. So this one here was just kind of okay. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. I kind of like that one. Okay. I like this one. You know what I mean? It was kind of like that. It wasn't I can't wait to hear this next one after this one. I know this one gonna be fire. This probably gonna be fire. I just didn't have
when I was listening to it. Like I said, I'm not saying I didn't like it, but it just wasn't enough for me to say it was anything more than middle of the road.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I could listen to this again, which is more than that, what I would say about a lot of people's favorite album, which was Astro World. I do like this better than I like Astro World.
Oh, okay. Very, very interesting opinion there. So, I mean, but it's yours. You're entitled to it, right?
Yeah.
You are entitled to it. So, there you go.
Unpopular opinion, I know.
So, I give it a 3. Flock gives East Atlanta Love Letter by Black a 2.5.